All right, welcome everyone. Little CSL After Dark action. Grant Zemp taking on Chris Demers. They're going to play 3 sets. 8-ball the first set, 9-ball the second set, 10-ball the third set. Racing to 7, alternate breaks. Little friendly wager in the middle to keep it interesting, of course. And you guys won't hear me doing too much play-by-play, as these guys will be able to hear pretty much every word I say. It's pretty quiet down here, so. But make sure you guys are sharing the stream lots. We're on YouTube as well, so I can follow your comments on there, and Facebook. He's already panicking. It's a good pot. Didn't want to be there. What's up, Justin Grant? From PEI tuning in. For anyone new, it is Ben Francis doing the commentary here, or what commentary I can do quietly. I'll chit chat with you guys. This should be some good action. These two match up quite well, I think. And what's nice is, you guys know Grant likes to have fun while he plays pool, but Chris also is one of those players, you know, toss in the odd little heckle here and there and have some laughs. Safe there, trying to get the cue ball tight on that 13. Almost got there. It was a good line.
It was close.
The line was correct. You were on the right path.
I was on the right path. Just didn't smack it hard enough.
Well, let's open with a safe shot. That's always a good one. See how fast this table rolls.
Colton, I didn't play last night. I was just banging some balls around last night, but night before, I got lucky. Just one set against Derek there.
Did you hooker me?
Nope. Came off the right.
Chris tried to roll into that ball and keep the cue ball down there, but double kissed and leaked out.
I don't know if I like it, Chris.
You still can't see it good, so.
Well, there is things called the jump cue.
Oh, he's going to try to clear the 5 to make the 7. I don't know how much good that does, though.
Nope, I went back to the...
You'd have to follow through with a little touch of siding, even maybe. Off the bottom rail and out to middle to make the 5 on the side next.
I would agree.
Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that. He got a little follow and siding, too. I think he's got it.
We'll see.
Fantastic shot there.
Yeah, except I'm going to push into the 8 here, which I don't really like. Oh, a 9's going to have to be good to me here.
Good question, Royce. I'm not sure.
9 was not good to me.
Not sure. I'm going to switch headsets and turn one of these on so you guys can hear Grant and Chris banter a little bit as well.
Don't know, but it's really the only other way to get there.
Turn that mic on so they can hear you guys a little bit too.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta hear the banter. It's half of the fun.
Right?
Banter us? No.
Who banters? I might banter a little.
I'm usually quiet all the time.
Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit of them as well. What's up, Bill and Aurora? And Ronnie on YouTube. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah. You know, if you just put it in a pocket, that generally works. Generally speaking.
Pretty easy pickings here. Yeah, I won 3 sets today playing Jeff, Ron.
Sounding too good for my drawing first blood.
Good shot there.
Just a lucky shot.
That's the correct answer there. Just always claim that you got lucky. Well, thank you, Stephen, for tuning in all the way from Florida.
Okay.
Promise it'll never happen again.
What's up, Lou? Let's put the first game on the board for Chris here. I'll flash up just a couple of these posters we got in between racks. Make sure you guys go check out cslipl.com. All the divisions signing up. Starting May 3rd. And the Pro Division starting March 15th. Make sure you guys go check out the website for all the info there. Got this little side angle here to give you guys a bit of a different view. Scratch straight in.
Was that the whitey?
That's gonna hurt.
No.
That looks like the whitey to me.
It's gonna
I mean,
hurt.
yes.
I assume they're playing BCA rules.
Yes.
I assume.
No.
What's up, Greg? From Virginia.
Only on Grand Springs.
Only on, yeah, only
This
on my
is
race.
not a very easy table, mind you. Yeah, I think it has to be low ball opening with the 7. quick work of this if he can get on that one properly down there. He's going to need to do that from the 5, I believe. This is the key shot. Don't know if he has angle here. What's up, Glenn from Romulus, Michigan? Looks like he did well to get on the one there.
That's too scary.
Some red chalk.
That's too scary.
Scott.
That's
No.
chicken.
That was a scary shot.
That was too chicken.
I'll see if Chris can work his way out of this tricky little opening shot. But he does have some balls down near that bottom right
Missed
corner
good, didn't I?
on our screen.
That's pretty good.
Hanger down there if you can find the ball to get to it. What's up, Bill from Texas? Chris?
10.
Minnesota checking in. He did call the 10, tried to swerve it. Not a bad shot.
I should have hit it
Bad
hard.
results.
Get some.
Take-
Grant calls safe. Keeps the cue ball contained down there. Good shot. Unless Chris can see through to the 13.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, even this combo from the 14 is not bad. Are these guys Division 2 or 3? They beat Division 2, Michael. Royce might be in Division 6.
Not terrible, sir. Not terrible.
Need you to get 3 more balls off before I run.
I will attempt it.
That's 1.
Yes.
That's 1, he says.
This side or that side?
That's it.
Well, ball in hand's going to help this out.
Might have to go
You
early.
want to get all your stuff out of the way for me, Dennis?
I'll get all of it out of the way.
No, just to the 8.
What's up, Laura? Chris shouldn't have any problems here. 2 balls over pockets. It's just a matter of staying somewhere. Leave yourself options. Should just roll this. Play the 9 next, I think. Can always shoot the 15 first here if you get too much angle on the 9. Chris on the YouTube rooting for Demers, of course. Thanks, Brennan. And Laura. Thank you guys. This is a little far. He's got to work this cue ball a bit more than he wanted to.
Yeah, that came
He's
off a
got
touch
to cut
live,
it
eh?
aside. The 9 ball. He has to send the cue ball to the bottom rail. Back out to relatively where he is now. A little higher up would be ideal. that. You can spin this around, or you can maybe use the 4 to stop the cue ball. Probably go between the window. Yeah, right through there. And he's going to be just
Threads
fine.
the
It's a good
needle.
shot.
This guy's been practicing.
He's got
He
a
must
table
have a
at home.
coach.
2 racks at home.
He's
2
got
racks at home, that's it.
Table at home as well helps, you know.
The table at home and being one of Mr. Franchise's students, I'm sure doesn't hurt.
When you're a franchise kid, everything works.
All right, Chris, I'm down.
Chris has had a couple of lessons
Dial it in.
from me in the
I
past.
appreciate you spotting me too.
Great
You know,
student,
anything I can do to
super
help.
smart guy. So
Since you asked.
Yeah, right.
definitely a great student of the game. Always learning, always getting better. Plays pretty jam up.
What I love is all this jam up apparel we're wearing. It's really comfortable.
Yeah. Chris says, I love all this jam up apparel we're wearing. It's very comfortable. He's not lying.
It is very, very comfortable.
On a scale of 0 to 1, I want 1.
That sounded good. Second ball break.
You got it down.
Been hitting it really good lately, that second ball.
Hey?
Number sets you've been playing, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Well,
And you
it's
can almost
usually
run
no,
either ball here.
One ball.
We'll get to that
Tend
later.
to favor, yeah, the low ball because you're on the 4 after this, I think. Or
Yeah,
the
they're
2,
high ball.
except he plugged the hole. I might have just got out of the way. Let's take a look from here.
We're playing a 9-ball style. We're going for the 2.
Yeah, it goes. There's plenty of room there. Chris, you've been pied in the face before too. Good times. Good shot. It's on the 3 nicely. I think I like going down for the 6 right now. 4 can lead me to the 5 after. 5 leads to the 8. So angle on the 6. Don't want to be straight.
Blue, the 4 was
Looks a little straight. Chris's Fargo rating. Great question. Let me look it up here. Because we'll get that question again for sure. And I'm curious anyway. Chris is a 6'11". Grant's a 6'15", so it doesn't get much closer than this. Not much to separate these two. Nice out from Mr. Zemp there. A little
Take it easy.
break
Take
and
it
run.
easy.
Get himself on the board. Timmy, they're playing for 20 bucks. Just cheap sets, friendly stuff. Keeping it friendly at the CSL After Dark action.
Only for CSL After Dark.
It's after dark. Is that like clothing optional? Or
No,
what does
no,
that mean?
clothing is mandatory.
We got the junior division starting May 5th, guys. You got any juniors that want to play, make sure they go register on the website there. Juniors playing for free with lots of great prizes to win. That's a big break. You hit it good. Desi, Steven moved back to Prince George. Last I heard, he's been working lots.
Is it smoke break time already?
You can play on.
Okay.
Don't wait for me.
I'll let you know when I'm done.
Yes. I'll watch it.
So not a bad layout here. Ron wants to know, has Mark been playing at all? Which Mark? There's too many Marks out there. Vino bot, maybe? Is that who you're referring to? Vinogradov? Sandy wants to get in on the action. Come on down, Sandy. These guys will play some cheap if you're in Calgary. Just avoids the scratch.
I definitely call bullshit.
That was close. That's still a bit of work, I think. Not if he does that. Try to roll it. Cue ball close to the rail always makes that a lot tougher.
Played it too scared.
Too timid.
I was worried about rolling it through.
Oh, it's starting to warm up in here. Thank God.
It is.
Yeah. It's
I'm
good.
I'm not liking it.
I kind of like it.
I have to take the shirt off.
I kind of don't like it.
A good chance for Grant to tie this up here. Ronnie, yeah, Vino's been playing a little. He's playing in Division 1, just started this week in the league, in Gross League. Vino's also got a 9-foot at home, so he's been playing a little. I also know he's pretty busy. You know, he's a family guy. He's got the youngins and pretty busy job. And is each set a race to 17? No, they're John. They're just racing a 7, not 17. It's that little RT7 on your scoreboard there, guys. Race to 7. That is perfect. Similar to the last rack. He's going to shoot the 5, then the 8.
Oh, not that way. It's not. Not that way. It's not.
Ron wants to know on cue close to the rail like that. Do you roll it or stroke it? Usually you have to roll it. It's hard to stroke it when you can't hit the middle of the cue ball.
Dumb.
And rolling shots just is tough. Yeah. Like
Wait for it.
good point there, Timothy. For any
Wait for it.
you know, boys and girls clubs that have pool tables, that would be a great option for them. Play a little competition.
So maybe it's 15 this side again.
That's not the right side.
Just took getting shape on that last ball for granted a little bit. Granted, I think. Maybe looked a little too easy, you know? It's the old always be sure, even when it looks super easy. Yeah, Timothy, I would say most youth centers have pool tables. I don't know how many in Calgary here would have them, but lots across the world for sure. This is going to give Chris a 3-1 lead here. He's not going to have any problem with this ball. And I believe it'll be Grant's break now.
Me break?
So if you guys are wondering, the junior league we're referring to, that's part of the CSL IPL. You can go check out our website there. It's got all the info on it for the different divisions and the different rules, start dates,
Now this is Italian.
approximate prize monies depending on the size of the field, all that great stuff on there.
This about Corona would probably be inappropriate.
And the players are on week 8 in Division 2 and 3 right now, and they're absolutely loving it. Now, I've been really enjoying watching them play too, so not only do you get to play in the league, but you get to watch all the other matches, which is great value.
Why you're not in advertising.
Maybe Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Grant's going to go to the second ball again. Watch how he hits this. He hits it real good. See that nice level cue? He hits almost full on that ball. And look how much power he can get into it. He hits that really good.
Bad. I can say that. It's not bad.
That's one of his better ones too. So the timing was good for
Right?
me to be talking about it. Usually it doesn't work out like that. See if Grant can bear down and get out where he needs to. Doesn't want to be down 4-1 with Chris breaking next. I see these guys aren't using the scorecards in the back, so they're counting on me to pay attention. Yeah, I think shooting the 14 later can work too. He's gonna do it now. Yeah, this is risky. He's still maybe okay. He might be able to use 7 to slow the cue ball. Or he's gotta go towards the 8 a bit. He uses 7 to slow it, but he got a bad rub.
Oh my god.
Really? There isn't even a factor in there.
Keep doing that against
Brennan,
Arnold.
even if you don't have a table, it should be noted that even if you know somebody who has a table who's willing to have you over once a week, that can also work. Or you can always go to the pool room if there's a pool room open near you. Set up your phone and stream the match from there. And those numbers on that poster, it must be established Fargo rating, so 200 games robustness. If you're under 200, then you'll be put in Division 2 to start.
Wow. Is there a phone a friend?
Special favors if you make this one.
Is that allowed?
Didn't you tell me earlier 2 rails or something? Earlier you said,
We'll do the,
Yeah, I don't see a 2-rail here.
we'll do the 50-50 and I'll take 2 balls off the table. The 2 and the 6.
I just don't see a 2-rail. It might be a 1-rail.
yeah, it might be like this one rail, I think. But it's hard to see that because you gotta jack up a little, so it's hard to get siding. You want that little bit of too much of it.
Called it. I can't believe that.
Yeah, Ontario's not open yet for pool, Brennan.
Yeah, that's just not
But you
much.
got 400 games. That's perfect.
How does that even touch the 7?
Hopefully things, maybe they'll open up before May 3rd and you can jump on in. Fingers crossed. We're hoping for the same out here.
Benny, how does that happen, buddy?
I don't know. I thought it was the side rail near the magic rack. And then the top rail and just missed the 7.
I was thinking that we'll try 3 rail.
The one rail that you tried actually worked. You just got too much spin,
I got
right?
way too much.
Yeah.
Or caught too much inside of the horn.
I thought it was fine. I just thought you caught it a little bit.
Yeah, just spun it a little. Probably spun it more than you thought you would because you're jacked over a ball a little too. It's hard to judge how much it's going to spin, right? Almost like Massey's.
Yeah.
A little bit tricky.
Live.
A little bit tricky for sure.
But how do I hit the 7? With that angle? Interesting.
To clip the 7?
Click the 7.
I was thinking you were trying to slow down the cue ball.
No, I just wanted to
Trying to
squeeze
miss
between
it,
the 7 and the 8.
squeeze
Bounce,
between the 8,
check
yeah.
rail.
Yeah. That's a tricky little shot from that angle. Oh,
Ooh.
Chris is feeling
He's
friendly.
Feeling sorry for me.
I was going to start heckling him once he was up 4-1,
Yeah,
but
I stood up before I even shot.
I heckle according to the score, just so you know, Chris.
All right.
I'm not rooting for either one of you, but I'm rooting for close matches, so I will
I'm
heckle.
rooting for Grant.
I'm rooting for you.
They keep doing that.
It looked like it from that shot, yeah. That's a good stroke. Smart play there. Took the 5 out of the equation completely.
All right.
And he rolls it in the side to get within 1 game. That was actually a big game. 4-1 or 3-2 obviously
He
is
just
a
felt sorry
pretty
for
big
me,
swing.
that's all.
And as always, guys, Jacoby Custom Cues. Go check them out online. JacobyCustomCues.com.
That's what I was worried about. Was just making sure that I didn't overhit it.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff on there,
Didn't get my aims right.
including that Jacoby Black shaft, which plays absolutely great. If you guys were watching earlier, that's what I've been playing with for almost 2 years now. Want to get your hands on one of those, give us a shout. We'll hook you up.
So break and run and get it right back.
So we'll go to our little side view here since Chris is breaking down the middle. That way we can see what's happening here.
All right. Let's go.
That was kind of a break we worked on together a little bit. That little bit of pop tends to not work as well on this table in particular, which Chris wouldn't know yet. But on most tables, those balls go straight in the side. 2 balls behind the head ball when you hit it like that. Yeah, he caught a break after hooking himself back there. Gets it within 1. Yeah, Chris, I'll heckle according to the score, and I'll heckle sometimes at the beginning or the middle of the match. Probably not near the end if it gets close, because these guys can still be under a little pressure to try to win. I don't want to totally distract them near the end. Let them focus through the end of the match.
Appreciate it.
Interesting.
Well,
I
this
felt
is-
bad that you felt bad.
You felt bad for my earlier one.
I
get
felt
that.
bad for your feeling bad for the earlier shot.
Canadian standoff, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
What the?
I hear you.
no, I'm sorry, he says.
Yeah, right? No, you win.
It's a Canadian mosh pit, for God's sake.
What's up, Joey from Florida?
Teenage jitters. Get rid of it.
Ronnie's using 314.2. Still might switch 314.3. Yeah, there's so many great shafts out there for sure. Definitely depends what you like. Yeah, Joey, we're trying to mix it up a little, you know, and get some games for you guys to watch. Break the monotony of, you know, the pandemic and whatnot. And so these guys made for a great matchup. Only 4-point difference in Fargo. They both got lots of games in the system, so we know it's close to accurate. They play on a league team together. They both like to have fun while they play. So it's a perfect matchup. So make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us, as we'll have 3 sets going on here. Some cheap friendly action. I heard that about Florida, Joey.
Almost on hooked.
Yeah, he did nearly hornhook himself down there. I got away with it a little because he sent that cue ball pretty close to the hole. He didn't want to be that close. Ooh, flirting with the pockets.
Good thing my pockets don't move on this thing.
He did know there was a pocket there, so it's okay.
There's no pocket right here.
Good shot there.
What's the score? 4-2.
4-2, Mr. Demers. Grant to break.
Okay, Chris, let's play.
See another one of those Grant second ball breaks that he's
Alright, next
been
game is?
hitting fantastic lately. In the meantime, go check out cslipl.com.
We'll see.
What'd you do today?
Ben kicked my butt. Ben always kicks my butt. Though.
He does that occasionally.
Yeah, he's mean.
Have you ever tried him in full contact? It's a totally different game.
Full contact pool.
I think Jeff used to play hockey, so I'll pass, you know.
It still does.
Oh, still, okay, definite pass.
We'll do a version of pool boxing.
Unless I get to use a hockey stick and you don't get to use
Play a racket,
anything.
do a
I
round.
need a hockey stick.
I'm gonna need one. I got that.
Pool boxing. Play a rack, you do a round. Play a rack, you do a round.
Yeah.
You either win
That
the
cue
center
ball
back,
all the way to the table. That's a little
It's all good.
different.
Oh, this is a little uglier than what I'm used to,
and you've already used your phone a friend.
right? This is a little uglier.
You use the phone with friend.
I did already. If you can believe that.
Did it help you?
No.
He tell you to
It hurt me.
I told him to two rail. I did. And then
Which didn't work at all.
he one railed it and missed the whole ball and scratched.
Oh, really? Yeah, if you 2-railed it, he was totally there.
Two rail would have worked for sure. Been in the heart.
Oh, he's going for the breakout. He didn't want to make that ball too. Slightly unlucky, I think. Not only to make that extra ball, but to keep the 10 in jail.
Bye.
See you later.
See you guys.
But he could roll the 9 in and potentially get angle on the 13 to break that out again. Or possible bank side. I didn't want to say it loud enough that he could hear. Maybe I'll move my microphone closer. Sometimes in these situations, I think it's actually smarter to play shape to the bank because it's more predictable. Caleb says $2 he'll play the winner for. Maybe $2 a ball? He's getting pretty unlucky here to be hooked on his last ball every time.
I didn't know you'd been working out. You got
Once was his own fault. This one was definitely unlucky, as well as the last one when he were up the 7 and froze up behind 8.
Unreal.
This is a huge pocket, though. Huge pocket for this ball. Just gotta get close. Very close.
good.
I thought for sure if he got anywhere close, that ball was in.
All right.
Not getting the favorable rolls, but Chris has failed to punish him once for this already.
Feels like I'm playing the ghost.
Just because I'm pasty white, don't be crazy.
Not the easiest of outs here for Chris, though.
I'm just waiting here with them.
He's
Had
quietly,
this run out already.
he's hoping I would map it for him, but it's not happening. If you were down 4-2, then maybe.
Well, you gotta try to bank on 6 here.
Yeah, there you go. What you want to do,
That's what I would do.
scratch.
I think I'm going to do something a little.
Don't know if I'll like my next shot.
Sure will, because it'll be the next rack.
Whoa!
Shots fired.
Oh! What's the score?
About
You're gonna hate it when you get up 5-2 and I
about
come back to
yeah,
win.
about to be 5-2 apparently. Yeah, that's what he said the score is.
Yeah.
Grant was down 6-1 to Derek Moore the other day before he got it to like 7-6 up. Four off the 10 on the side, opens the 6, and he's got a shot on the 2. It's a good shot.
50, 50, 50, 50.
Really got to pick your spot there going all the way around the world.
Uh-oh!
A little risky to go that way, I
Okay,
think.
Chris.
It's two around.
I tend to think the
there.
better
I will,
way, the better
I'll
two
say
around
this
was
now. I'm
between the 5-8.
I wouldn't be.
I'm sorry.
Top rail, left side rail, between the 5-8. That way you're on the 5 or the 6. But he could have easily executed that shot better, I think, most times. And been just fine going 4 rails around, but
First diamond there. I was coming here for the 6.
nonetheless, 4-3 now.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm sorry, Chris.
Grant's already apologizing for the comeback. He's putting it out there.
You're sorry for giving away your wife's money?
I'm sorry that I'm gonna come back and whoop you now.
Make sure if you guys know any juniors who want to play in the league,
Wait it with bait breath.
get them registered. May 3rd is the start of that. Playing for free with lots of great prizes to win. We're going to do another fundraiser or 2 for that in the near future. Make sure they got lots of great prizes to win. Cues and cases and stuff like that. To the side view for Chris's break here. And he lost the cue ball. Lost the cue ball a bit there. Miss hit on the side of the head ball.
6
In where?
Eli. Not in the select group. I'm sure you could match up with somebody, Eli or Clayton.
Just barely.
I think Grant or I would prefer it's one of us. But there's lots of options out there. I mean, even Landfall likes to mix it up once in a while for cheap sets. So there's lots of options there. Me, Grant, Larry, Jeff, Lan. Ozzy wants to play some. Good shot on the 4 nicely here. It's a good shot to hold for that ball. I think he's straight enough. He can drop straight back to get on the 3 next. Which he had to do because the 1 to the 3 is just a nightmare. The 1 to the 8 is not so bad. See, even James Hornby wants to mix it up as well. Plenty of options out there.
Got a hold of that one.
Ooh. That ball just stopped in time. Good shot. Good little out. Ties it at 4. Just like that. And he's breaking here. If you guys want to get yourself a nice stylish shirt like you see Grant or Chris wearing here, go check out jamupapparel.com. Lots of great stuff on there. Hats, hoodies, all that stuff as well. Thanks, Eli.
Right, have you had enough of it yet?
It's not so easy to do commentary in the basement here. Pretty quiet.
Hey, shut up over there.
I think we're onto something with the copyright-free music and have that in the background, and it kind of just,
For sure.
yeah. That's
But feel free to talk. It doesn't
That's
bother
the
me
way.
at all to talk however you want.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. It's the one thing I'm good at other than pool is talking too much. Look at that second ball. Perfectly struck. See how they opened right up like that nicely? And these little balls look real good.
Too bad I can't see that.
Just the 5 is a little dicey, but it goes in the side pretty easy, I think. Same with the 7. The 4 leads you to the 7. The 1 or the 2 leads you to the 5. He's got it. So it's 3, 4, 7. 1-5-2 in a perfect world. But it's important to reevaluate after each shot. The Ron Dog wants to mix it up. Can't wait to get out there again, Ronnie, and mix it up with all you Ontario dudes. It's good times. And I've been following that scene quite a bit, and there's a ton of great matches going on all the time. In fact, there's one tomorrow night, doubles, I believe. I liked the 5 in the corner, flicked off the 13. That's a great shot. Todd, you didn't miss too much. Grant was down like 3-1 and 4-2. And is about to get it to up 5-4. So it's been an interesting start. Two great outs there, back to back. Jacks from Mr. Zemp. One from Chris's break, one from his own.
And then another one from this one.
Very nice work. Oh, and he's counting this one already. He's on the hill.
I'm going to say now.
Yeah, no, you can't use my line. That's my line.
See if Chris makes any adjustments to the break here. Important to always adjust. Although this race is short enough that you don't get a lot of time to do that. But he is making the adjustments. Smart, switching to the side. Head ball from the side. Sort of trying to cut the head ball into the side, but it didn't work. But at least he's not making them super wide open, so I don't mind what he did there. At least you're going to make Grant work for the out a little more. What's up, Grant Batten? Correct, Todd. We are down in the basement. A little CSL after dark action here. It's going into the 8 here. That's nicely played. Flicked just enough of the 8 to catch the 10 too and push it towards the hole. If he catches more of the 8 there, he's going to end up behind the 10. Todd, the weather is not bad actually for the time of year. It's a little windy today, but can't complain. It's still pretty warm. Well, warm for winter anyway. This 14 ball is going to be a huge problem in this rack. Because once he moves the 9, it'll go in the same pocket, but getting up there is tough. Wonder if he could draw in and move the 6 here. I don't know if he's straight enough for that. I don't think so. He's thinking about pushing the 1 out of the way to create a little more room for the 12 next. That's not bad. The 15 to that 14 is just not easy. Not an easy transition. I gotta go between the 314. Use the 5 as a target. This is not easy either. Unless you sort of just sacrifice. So send the cue ball between the 314. Sort of towards the 3 more. Just take the heavy angle. Because to go back and forth like that is so hard to control the speed. I think he knew worst case scenario. He's hooked back there and he can probably jump it anyway, but it's a really tough shot to execute.
Overhit a touch.
It's so touchy to be able to control that.
He's probably just showing off. He's going to make this bank or this jump shot here. Probably make it look easy.
Bet you a nickel when he makes it.
A nickel? What kind of nickel? Is it like a rare nickel or something?
Right?
Well, if I bet you $20,
And how come I'm not in on this?
I bet you $20 that he makes it.
Grant's got some rare nickels. He might bet you a nickel that's worth $20.
If he's got a lot of money that he makes it, then he does.
What's up, David Wilson?
Made the 6.
See,
Does that count?
always look at where the eyes are when they hit the ball, and it looked like his eyes were still on the cue ball. One of the tips I give people all the time is make sure you look at the object ball when you're jumping. When you finally release,
I was honestly scared of the scratch.
that's where your eyes gotta be. Yeah, and he said he was scared of the scratch to the side, so
Going to the 6.
he was maybe just looking at the cue ball a little too much. Nonetheless. Well, pretty routine for Chris here, although he came up a little short. This is still just fine.
I expected that to be about here.
He can cut that ball in, no problem. Plenty of options after.
No.
Because the 1 will lead him to the 3, leads him to the 8. So this works quite fine. 7, 4, 1, 3, 8. And as you're about to see from our side angle here, the 8 passes the 14. Plenty of room. Correct, John. Jam up jersey is required apparel for play in the Zemp basement. And let me tell you, John, Grant's got enough of them. He could probably let you wear one of his while you're here if you don't have one of your own. Back and forth. Came up a little short. He'd like to be straight in on this ball, but a loner jersey, yes, John. Oh, he rattled it. He hasn't completely sold out, though. I think the shot here is the 14 off the 3. Because I don't think you can cut it either way safely. Sean Blomley. $20 per set on the line here. Friendly stuff. Little friendly CSL after dark action. You got it, David Wilson. That's the shot. Although, from this angle, I mean, it looks fairly routine, but his angle might look a little tougher. Let's go this side view and see. Actually, this does look pretty routine. Ronnie likes the jam up golf line. Yeah, they do have a great golf line. Look at this. He almost got a two-way cue ball there behind the 8.
Get away with it.
No.
But
That all day long.
as we can see from this angle, Chris has this ball. Lots of it. I was quite surprised of that too, that it would go to that side of the pocket.
Yeah.
Like he hit too much of the 3, but it seemed weird how it was laying. For it to not go in. Good stroke from Mr. Demers there. Should be tying this up at 5. Indeed he does. If you guys were wondering what we were talking about with this jam up apparel, go check them out online. By pool players, for pool players, lots of great stuff on there. Make sure you tell them Q Sports Live sent you.
Spin on it. Did you get a throw?
No, I just played dead ball. I didn't think I actually hit it that hard because I wanted to play the two-way cue ball. But
And also thanks to Jacoby Custom Cues. Make sure you go take a look at their website as well. All kinds of really cool cues on there,
yeah, you should have.
such as that People's Choice Cue of the Year from 2016, Shaka Zulu.
Polished them, but
The amount of
probably
work that goes into a piece like that is unbelievable.
Circular turtle wax buffers and
Yeah.
carpet and did the whole thing.
Sometimes I like to just go scroll through the cues.
I'm not. I'm a function over form guy.
Yeah.
Crushing the second ball. Ooh, lost the cue ball a bit that time towards the side. Didn't quite get the contact he wanted.
All right, that does. I'm using the
And
second
that
ball.
makes the rack look a little tougher.
I'm going to call it 13.
He's calling the 13 with the opener, which I don't mind. Pushing the 5 into the 14, trying to get some separation there, but he didn't get it. Although, looks like that 15 might actually pass the 4 into that top right.
Can't tell from here, does it?
Does 15 go? Is that what you're wondering?
Yeah, does it pass?
Yeah, it does,
Couldn't see it from here.
yeah. Here, maybe the side angle will show you better, Chris. How about that?
Ah, that's good.
A little better? Let's see what side angle shows that. Quite a bit better. That 15 will go. Plenty of room by that 4. So ideally on the 14 next. Clear some room to get on 15 next after this 14. Oh, he punched the 5 out of the way but missed the ball. This is a big game too for who gets on the hill first.
Whoops.
Saving grace is maybe where the 8 ball is. But I feel like the 2 or the 7 can break the 8. And worst case, the 8 banks in the side, so doesn't have to worry about it too much. Opening shot, mind you, is not that easy. You'd love to be brave enough to shoot the 7, break the 8, but that's too tough, jacked up over a ball. So he's going to play the containing shot below the 4, but I think he left this 12 on the side. Although he's nudged the 4 almost in the way of the 15. Not quite.
Did you leave it?
And he's definitely left this side shot.
I got past it and I didn't hit the 4.
And as you guys can see from this angle, it looks like the 15 still passes the 4 with quite a bit of room there. So Grant's problem will be the 11, but I think the 15 leads him to the 11, and the 11 will lead him to the 8. That window between the 2-8 is no walk in the park. Goes into the 11 perfectly there. That's a great shot. Split them nicely. Now he wants to get close to the 15 and close to straight in. I think this is the correct way around 3 rails because it takes you right into that shot line. Right in the line of where you want to be. Although he'd love to be a little closer to the ball, that still works just fine.
That was tight.
I was trying to make it tighter.
No, you were trying to make it so it didn't go.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah, Chris almost put the 4 right on top of it where it didn't go, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, Mr. Zemp on the hill first. Make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us. Got 2 more sets after this one. I'll play a little 9-ball next, a little 10-ball after that.
Action.
Some friendly action.
Jackson.
They'll be racing a 7 in the 9-ball and 10-ball too. That's right. Rolling into the shot instead of across the line is important. That's why Grant went 3 rails there to get shape on that last stripe. If he had have played draw, he'd be going across the line, which is no good. Then you got to get the speed perfect. Oh, that's
That doesn't sound like a good hit.
That was a miscue.
Oh no!
not good.
That was a great miscue.
Although,
It's ugly.
this is better than just smashing them wide open and having Grant run an easy one. So
You've been running out the wide open ones, so
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to run the wide open one.
that's why I didn't want to give you one.
Well, that's just BS.
I'm a little
as you can hear from them, a little tougher now. And I do tend to think stripes is the correct choice here, although I don't think he had much of an option on a low ball. I don't think he got far enough though. He just missed the window between the 215 to be on the 13, and he's not quite far enough to the left to be on the 12. Pretty hard to tell from here. Mike Dunn, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. Teammates are staying sharp, you know it. What a shot. What a shot. It's a little wired up there off that ball, but you still got to see it, right? He did well to see that shot. Yeah, good tight match, Derek. You got that right. We knew these two would be a good matchup. Real close in rating, only 4 points separating them.
Lucky number 11.
Lucky 11, he says. A perfect world. Ball stays right over the hole. And now it leaves him another option later on, but he wanted it to be on the other side of the hole, I think. That way he had a combo after. Like the 10 could sort of slip you on one combo it, but not there. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mikey. Hopefully you feel better soon.
Well, bad is it?
So we'll try to give you a little pool to watch while you're recovering. So get to the side view here so we can see the shot a little. He's going into the ball. That's good at first glance, but tied up 15 and with the cue ball on the rail,
You have to end
he
on the
has
rail.
zero way to get that 15 out now.
With zero chance, none. I'll kick the 50.
That is the way. Kick combo. This would be a good shot. Yeah, but that's the problem. It's always going to be a bit of a guess where the 10 went. But as Chris said, yeah, staying alive. So he's still at the table. He has a shot. You got it right, Joey.
Whoa.
Yeah, Efren would find a way to get it out. Holy break speed.
And I had to power the heck out of it.
Had to hit it hard for sure.
Still spinning.
60 seconds and it's wrapped.
Good chance for Chris here to get it to Hill. See if he can do it. We know it's what the fans want to see.
Seriously.
Derek, you're leaving with all the money in 2 weeks?
Well, I gotta call it in, I guess.
Maybe.
Maybe I should actually
It's
use
possible.
the machine I've been trying to use. Rather than just go with the hit.
Big error from Chris there is not going to get this to Hill.
I got lucky.
7-5. Mr. Zemp, first set.
Just missed every shot under the rainbow. That was unfortunate.
Well, once I got down to
Out
those
of
last
practice,
balls,
first time playing
right? I have
smoke
to make
free.
it, I
Yeah,
have to make the bank.
Derek, I kind of knew that might be a little tough for you.
I'm just missing balls I don't miss.
Yeah.
I've quit before, and it's not easy playing pool.
I can turn this one off.
I might just take the shirt off. That'll help if I just down to one. 'Cause I got nothing.
So I think these guys are going to take a quick little 5-minute break, so I'm just going to shut it down and restart
I'm
it.
not blaming that.
Make sure, if you haven't already, like our Facebook page and subscribe on our YouTube channel, or both would be much appreciated for all you Facebook viewers out there who haven't subscribed on our YouTube yet. Would be greatly appreciated. We'll be back shortly.